Sorry about that. We are live, I believe. Bear with me 1 second. And away we go. Euro Div 3 around Austria sprint race. Sorry, I wasn't able to join us from the start. I wasn't supposed to be commentating, but I made it home just in time, so I figured why not. So far then, Abounding Room taking pole position as it stands. Samage not too far behind, that's what he's known as today, Samage. I can't remember the name to call him. I think it's Samage. Samage! Roch, 3/10 behind them. So the top two at the moment sitting fairly clear of the rest of the grid, but the rest of the grid looks quite packed so far. In a couple of attempts, as Marvin doesn't seem to have put a good lap together yet. I'm sure he might be out of fuel. Looks like he's got his hot lap on though, so this could be it now. See what he can do. Looks... oh no, it's not going to be the best, but it will be better than his 108, I think. 107 to... he's going to need a bit more than that. He's going to go have a look in it. We've got... in purple sector 2 as a Abounding Room sets a new quickest lap beating his previous by a 10th. So let's see what Corporal oh, it's Arsehole. Right, okay, I'm just, that's what it says. Corporal Arsehole is crossing the line now with a 106.8. We may have lost some time or the map was lying. I won't put that line, jeez. 610 up for Spider. What an effort. Maybe out of fuel. Yeah. Gonna have to be careful with the Alpine coming around, but he is also not on that. Marvin getting nicely out of the way there, took him to the inside, even though it's not necessary, but thank you very much for doing so. Waffle. Coming in, out of nowhere, with a 105.7 effort. Good fucking effort. God damn. So, who've we got? Franco is on a lap. Marvin's in. No, can't be on a lap. Can't be on a lap. Hendo is on a lap. No, he's not. No, he's not. Well, let us go back to Franco then, shall we? Let's enjoy that ride. Oh, dirty ass Williams, that. Fucking hell. What the hell's happened to it? They're not wash it before taking it. You think it'd help the aero, wouldn't you? I'm pretty sure it's only the Williams that looks absolutely dirty from the side as well. There's another car. Look at that! The fuck? Someone just throwing a bucket of mud over the car. Yeah, granted it gets full of rubber and stuff in the race, but come on. He's just come out the pits. hell. Yeah, granted, code is, it's not the worst thing in the game to have a bit of mud on a car, if anything helps, but at least, you know, get the audio right before you start. Look at that. What a state. I know this is qualifying, but this is all that's going on at the minute, so this is what we're watching right now. The 30 Williams driving around the track. Although, I'm pretty sure we'll see Franco go again on that time, in 107.8. Not a bad effort. Knock a second off that, and he's looking towards P7. And a bit more off that, and you're looking right at the grid, then you're into the pack. Knock a second off that. So we've got a bounding room and an out lap. Looking like he's going to try and do another spider. Well, everyone will try and get another lap, I would think, but yes, let's see what they can do there. Purple Arsehole is on his third lap on those tyres. We've got bounding room, hasn't changed his tyres. He's still on the original one lap soft. He's done his first push lap on, so with track development we can still see him improve, but if you get a fresh soft on there, it's certainly going to help you much more. This is pitting. No, he's going for it. He's taking him. We've got Spider. Proper arsehole goal. This is why we brought this up about Danny with Dennis, because he's on 3 lap old tyres. He's done 3 laps on these and he's still going out there. 1, the tyres are going to be fucked, and 2, you're going to be out of fuel shortly. Oh, look at that, taking the pit entry line. Something we rarely see. I know a couple of people that will be very proud of that moment. Jesus. Yes, that is actually not a rule that's been up for debate this week, whether or not people should be taking the pit entry line, as they do in real life. So slow down, going 100 miles an hour less on the apex than the car trying to go around the outside of them. We decided that was not a good idea, so yes, we now see that you can put the pit line essentially on the way in, as long as the game doesn't give you a warning. You're pretty much good. You're good to get into that pit however you want, as long as you're not cutting the track. You can cut the line though on entry, definitely. So, top 5 covered by 4/10, well, top 6 covered by 5/10, and then a couple. Spider's happy with that 106, doesn't think he can improve, so he is going to retire from the session with 4 minutes left. Waffle, is he on an out lap? No, he's on a lap now. No, he's not. He's not on a lap now. Is he going now? He's going now. So he's done 2 warm-up laps then. Oh, you've validated this and next, I think. Hang on. Yep, this and next and validate. That's very unfortunate. A big waste of time for Waffle there. Very unfortunate. Not going to see him start shortly, unless he gets into the pits quickly. Get that out and move a fresh set. Windows 6/10 off, but he's just starting here now, so see what he can do. Marvin actually about to cross the line. 9/10 down. He's just starting as well, so Hendo, Marvin, 2 to keep our eyes on at the moment. No Waffles coming in. Bounding room spotted. So who's that we've got out on track then? It's Roch and Franco, isn't it? Roch just starting, Franco just starting, Savage moving nicely out the way for him there. So we will jump on board with Hendo, who's going to be the first to finish his lap. Let's see how he can do now. So he's pretty much matching his time. He's almost a 10th down, but that is found second around. You see someone go off at the hairpin, who might have been at bounding room, then a bit of a moment. Oh! Talk about a moment! Hendo has gone round! The 2 corners from then, it's easier said than done. We were just talking about pit entry. Yes, you can take that pit entry as well, if you really want to. It's not ideal, especially not during the race, but he did not get a warning or disqualified for it, so he's well within his rights to do that. That doesn't go to say you can go straight line someone because you won't get disqualified for that either, but hey ho, you can't do that. You can put the pit line like they did there and then swoop it into the pits. The exit will penalise you, so you've got to be careful of that. Roch doesn't improve, 10th down, so he definitely was pushing. Samed's then next to cross the line. See what he can do. He's done a 9-minute lap. No, it did a 106. Never mind. It told it said in the top right. He's 9 minutes into that lap. Never mind. This is F1 by Codemasters. He's pushing now, so that was not DRS to save. It's raining! It's raining! No wonder we saw people retiring. You are not going to improve your time unless you made many, many mistakes. Let's see the grip out there. Franco has invalidated, but still got his hot lap on it. It's like he's not going to get that back in time for next lap. Plus, he's probably not going to... in fact, that's a very good lap from Franco, that. Oh, I'm happy with Franco. Franco's one of my favourite drivers in Div 3, I'm not going to lie. I'm happy with that. Only a second off pole. And it sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's not at all. Oh, great lap that is. 106.7. Franco, most determined and like persevering driver on the grid. Doesn't matter if he's span, rear-ended, lost a wing, he'll keep going. You'll see him go until the very end of every race, regardless of what happens. What a driver. Sanner's letting off. It's wet, we might add. It is fully wet now, like Inters. It's not wet, but you see the puddles and the track lines, and as such, you would be diving into the pit for Inters right now. Hendo doesn't see the point in setting another lap. Bounding Room doesn't see the point in setting another lap. I don't think anyone does, to be honest. We're just going to be watching Sandwich for the next minute or two. A Spider says in the chat, third is fine. Third is more than fine, my friend. It is stupendous. Set you up nicely for the sprint. 12 laps. Hopefully it's not raining. Might be able to make up a couple of positions there if you're lucky, but you've got more to lose than you do to earn, which is unfortunate. Avon starting in P10 has got everything to earn, and Mr. Waffle's got everything to lose, so this sprint is going to be crucial for the actual race itself. Rain. Did I win last night? No, I did not win last night. I came P8, Spider. P8. Yeah, I binned it. Got in a couple of incidents near the end. It was a good race though. Great race. One of the best races I've been in quite some time. Yeah, cheers, dude. It's alright though. I race for the fun of it, not for the points. Just loved that race because the amount of battling, overtaking from everyone. It's clean throughout the board, mostly anyway. There's a lot of incidents submitted, but that's because we had an in-race steward. It might be raining at the start of the sprint, Hendo says. Lovely. That's something to watch then, eh? Oh, might be. What's might be? Is anyone still in that's in the chat? They're not. What was the percentage? Hoping for rain. It looks like there might be rain. Hoping for rain with a lap time like that? Jesus. Could screw you over. Anything, if I'm on pole, I want it dry. The conditions that I set that timing, because I know that I'm quicker than everyone else. That's, hoping for rain. I spun and lost my whole front wing a few times. Ah, unlucky, Spider. Unlucky. So, real quick rundown. Waffle P1, Abounding Room P2, Spider P3. Those are podium positions for the sprint, if they can keep them. Hendo P4, Sam Edge P5, Roch P6, Marvin P7, Franco P8, Corporal Arsehole in P9, and Avon, without setting a lap, in P10. And that is your grid for the sprint. We'll have about a short 2-3 minute, maybe 4 minute break now, before we actually ready up. So I'll be back very shortly, and hopefully we'll be getting underway. The lights will be going out. See you in a minute. Right. So, away we go for the sprint then. We'll be seeing the lights come on shortly and everyone pulling off the marks to start the formation lap. Or the light, as it is on the formation lap, not the lights. Pulling away, especially away. Everyone's here. Down there, but it's alright. Only formation lap. Let's get it. Good luck, guys. Apparently there's rain at the end of this sprint, so he's going to go softs. This Spider. See me to his word, he did not. Stuck the mediums on. Yeah. Much rate that lovely stuff on. I love it. People say it clogs up the screen, but it's information about the race you are watching. Also, I do like a cheeky TV pod because you can actually see what's going on from the driver's perspective. We will get a few broadcast moments in, obviously the start, so we can get a good idea of what's going on there. Oh no, is that Avon pulling to the back? All the way to the back. What is this gap? Hang on. Oh, whoa, there's one braking board, which people do actually need, so that's not very nice. What is this? Seems someone wants to join me. Bear with me. Hang on. The fuck is he? He's not even online. Oh, sorry, swearing. Yeah, you know. Oh no. Right, let's get it. Oh, everyone queues up for the official start. I know qualifiers, but come on, we're racing it as Avon does his customary sweep and keep. Right, everyone's lined up on the grid. Here come the lights then. Let's get it. Good luck, guys. 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and out they go. Race has begun. Drive-through penalty for Hendo. Set off early. I preemptively said that they went out early as well. Not surprised. Let's look at this camera. Go down into turn 1. 3 wide, it looks like there. Someone getting knocked wide as well. Roch diving out the way. Big incident in turn 1, it looks like then. Not quite sure who made... Oh, we've just seen... What's just happened there? Someone's tyre's just blown off. Franco's tyre's just blown off down the straight. Did he run into the back of someone, or what the hell's happened there? That is most unusual. So, I would have loved to have said everyone got away cleanly, but there is a VSC, and it seems everyone's got the message, hopefully. Fucking hell. Right, so I'm joined by Cactus, by the way. RRT Big Cactus was offered to join me in the comms box.
I was coerced.
Hello. Let's get it. So, the back green, by the way. Fairly not sizable gaps, but no one's making an overtake on the restart. Let's put it that way. Someone's wide back there. It's like Savage. So, Avon up 5 places then.
Connor, can you hear me?
Yes, I can do. Have you included your audio?
Okay. Yeah, I did.
Oh,
just weren't answering these. I didn't say anything.
And, just focus.
Ooh, Roch and Hendo into the pit lane. They must have been involved in the Franco incident.
Yeah, did you? Oh, well, I mean, you wouldn't have, would you? How did we miss what
I literally missed it by about 3 seconds.
We were trying to get the TV shot, but it kind of just stayed in the air looking at turn 1 rather than the exit of turn 1. When we jumped on board, we were too far ahead, so we kind of didn't see what happened. Very unfortunate, but there's like 3 cars involved in that. That wasn't very good. But it is just a sprint race, so... one thing that is highly unusual, Roch pulled off the track on the exit, and then almost stopped, like he pulled off into the runoff, and then slowed right down to let everyone pass. I wonder if that's because he had damage or something.
We got out for a mail around.
Very unfortunate. The Corporal Arsehole, I've been calling him. That's his name. It says on the tin, that's it. Well, CPL, innit?
Yeah. Works for me. I would direct your attention to the battle for the Taurus.
Yeah, fucking hell. Oh,
And these guys are going to catch up to Mr. Waffle real quick. Like, Mr. Waffle has literally no energy. He is on 6% battery. He's been deploying so much.
Yeah, so Spider. Oh, wait, Spider. The Waffle's got 40.
Oh, yeah,
Spider.
excuse me. Spider, my bad.
Got that ahead. I think we'll see the Hasses close up, and then probably yeah, so everyone from 6th up will close up, I reckon. Barney Room's managed to pull quite the sizable chunk to begin with. Spider, I will say, needs to stop using that DRS. Start saving now that DRS is going to be online, because he will see himself fall through the order if not. So DRS for Spider.
Yeah, I give it about another 3 or 4 laps, and the Alpha Tauris are going to be under threat from the 3 cars behind. Avon was already able to make up half a second, just that 1 lap on the 2 Alpha Tauris in front of him. So it won't be long, and the 2 Haas cars will be up there fighting amongst the Alpha Tauri team.
Yeah, he seems to have the pace. He's leaving his teammate behind, isn't he? He's flying through. He started last as well, mate. I had Avon. Hendo with a 3-second penalty. So Spider still managing to stick with Waffle, even despite using his battery the first few laps, but he's managed to save a bit this lap as well. I think he's realised he's just gone the commentator's curse. He doesn't have damage, but he's going to have to get that car back onto the track, which means resetting to track, which is not legal. That's not legal. Okay. They did wait for the cars to go past, but you are not allowed to reset to track. That will certainly be given, I think it's 10 seconds at a penalty point for reset to track. We'll see what happens with that.
Look at Avon. Avon's already up here in DRS range as they go up into the hairpin of turn 3. He goes really deep on the brakes, though. He is going to be all over Mr. Waffle here within the next lap or so, and I wouldn't put it past him to get by Mr. Waffle and then try and track down a bounding room.
Yeah. He's running no line, he's Avon as well. He uses ABS, so it's hats off to him at the minute. He's managing to keep it together. It is one of the easier tracks to run no line. Oh, commentator's curse again! I need to stop watching people. Damn! We'll just go watch the gravel trap or something. Fucking hell. He can get on the way now. He hasn't lost too much though.
Oh, Corporal's around again.
Oh. Give Hendo
Looks
a
like
chance
he
to
might have
catch
just
up.
put it off in the sand trap there.
Reckon we'll see Hendo on the back of him within seconds, or do you reckon he'll keep pulling away?
I think if Hendo is going to get him, it's going to be within the next few laps. Right now, the Alfa Romeo is going to struggle with the tires because they're going to have all that debris on them.
Yeah, certainly.
But Avon has to start over now.
Corporal's got more battery than Hendo as well.
Oh, Avon's off!
Just as we jump on board, Marvin round. What happened there? 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits. Because they're moving out the way of a car. This game. It's great.
I'm recording that.
Yeah.
I'm submitting that for Avon.
That's ridiculous. How's he got 2? He's got 10 seconds worth of penalties. Could you just check?
Let me look in the directory.
Yeah,
here.
thank you.
Let's see. Avon exceeding. Okay, so he picked up. Oh, they're back to back. He picked up a 5-second for exceeding when he went way deep, and then I think he picked up another one because he was full throttle coming back to the track. So yeah, he's picked up 10 seconds from that one missed braking zone. So that'll probably get taken off. Oh, and who's this? Oh, Marvin's in at the pit lane. Oh, this is an early stop.
Yeah, he had damage.
Oh, he shouldn't even be stopped. Oh, it's the sprint race. That's what we're talking about.
I think just as we saw Avon go wide, Marvin span it on the inside and got himself some damage. Oh, but he's got to use a new set of softs. He's using his race
it's
soft
better
here.
to use. it's better to use the new set of softs than do like I did the other day and throw on a set of meat or a set of hards and ruin them for the
Yeah,
race and not be able to pull a one stop.
true, true. But man, I would just not pit at that point. I think I'd just stay out.
Tell you what, the
deal with it.
field spread is absolutely massive for a sprint race.
Yeah, there's been a few incidents, to be honest, dude. Cut the pack up a bit. But it's just gradually started to eke out, yeah. We've got Hendo on the back of Arsenal. It's Z in it, Arsenal. More like a European foreign accent kind of hanging to it.
Arsehole.
Yeah, Arsenal. There you go, American.
Corporal
Well.
Arsehole.
Yeah, you can go.
Oh yeah, Hendo in with a good chance here. He's got DRS.
They've both got no patches already. Hendo's got more.
Looks like the Alfa Romeo might have been deploying up to this braking zone, so the light was flashing pretty early. Hendo with a little bit of oversteer as he exits.
Yeah, it's gonna have to line him up here, sit round and charge a bit if he can. Looks like Arzo's managing to charge a bit himself. Gained more than Hendo has in this past half a lap. Excuse me. Spider's saying he beached his car before. Another penalty for Avon. That will be legit. Multiple warnings. Oh! Spider round! Spider round! Very unfortunate.
Very lucky to not hit that pit lane itinerator right there. The itinerator at the end of the pit wall. That'll absolutely destroy a car. Hendo not really able to keep up with the Alfa Romeo through the third final sector of the racetrack, though. Those two final corners, he lost quite a bit of time. Oh, Hendo's here. He's deploying. He's opened up the wing. Can he get there before they get down to the apex of turn 4? No, he can't. The Alfa Romeo with plenty of straight line speed holds him off.
Battery still.
Really looks like Hendo can get on the brakes way later than the Alfa Romeo can, but the Alfa just gets a great exit. Hendo seems to be struggling on exit.
Yeah, it feels like 2 minutes ago we started this. It's almost over already. The sprint race. Honestly. Right, let's see what positions we've got. Oh, Avon's out. Never mind.
Oh,
As soon as I mention it.
oh no, it looks like he's made that fatal mistake on the apex curving and got on the throttle too quick and ended up on the inside wall.
We can watch that 6 turn into a 0. Oh no, it'll be 1. That's 6 will turn into a 1. It's already at 3.
Oh, Hendo late on the brakes, almost runs into the back of the Alfa Romeo.
Yeah. On the battery again, he really needs to save this. He wants to get the overtake done. Although, he's got penalty, so he probably doesn't. He's probably accepted his fate and he's just gonna follow him home. He would like to get
I think
on
right
track.
now what he's trying to do actually is just trying to pressure the Alfa Romeo into a mistake. It's what I would do in this situation. If you've got a penalty and the car in front does it, push that car as hard as you possibly can. Try to have them make a mistake. So they either pick up a penalty or they go off the racetrack, and then you can try and gain that 3-second gap you need.
Yeah,
But Hendo's just so much slower through that penultimate corner.
I don't think we'll see him get him at this rate. Had he charged his battery before and wasn't using it in little blips, might have got him.
Well, the Alfa Romeo's out of energy now. He might get there. Look at the straight line speed on that Alfa Romeo, though.
Speaking of penalty, Hendo would never send anything like that. Has to brake a bit more, and that's his chances of getting that wrong. I'd say he's gaining that back into DRS before. Well, he will through sector 2, but obviously kills him down the straight runner. So if we don't get it back by the end of this sector, he's fucked. You're right, though. He's definitely got the pace through the corners.
Yeah, it
That
looks
is
like
gain a
Endo might
10.
be carrying some more downforce. But overall, more downforce to this racetrack is not really going to help you. Hendo actually losing time now as it
I
goes
don't know.
through Sector 3. He's not going to have DRS.
It helped you on Monday.
Well,
it's not a bad
it helped
shout.
me on
Daz,
Monday because everybody was having issues with their low ring
yeah,
setups.
but that's it, exactly. So it keeps you on track, it protects your tyres, stops overheating, a lot. It's not too
Yeah,
bad.
but the biggest problem you have is you're just a sitting duck on the straightaway. I mean, I couldn't outpace anybody in front of me, and I was just trying dearly to hold on to the position I was in. So, and I ended up losing twice.
He's sending it now. It looks like last lap, last final send down the inside, and he makes a stick. Lovely. Corporal also not fighting that too much because he knows about the penalty, but we'll see a bounding room come across the line to secure P1 for the grid. Mr. Waffle coming around the final corner, good drive from himself. P2 for the grid. Sam Edge P3. It'll be Corporal Arsehole P4. Hendo P5. Depending on what his penalties, Rochbury P6.
Ooh, the Alfa Romeo almost picked up a penalty there. Oh my gosh, he's so lucky. He just ran wide at both corners. That was close.
Hendo's happy with that. Pulling to the inside to greet his team as he crosses the line. It is only a sprint though, so this as fun as it's been to watch, it's not the main part. It's not the part that really matters either. Can be last to first in a 50%, can't you? You'd rather not have to, like a bounding room.
Yeah, and you also got to remember that the sprint races pay out quite a big chunk of points this year too. So
yeah, like 8 points for the winner. That is what is that? Is that P6 in the race or something? P3 is 15, P4 is 12, P5 is 10, P6 is 8, so P7 is 6. Yeah. Okay,
well, it's 8 points. It's 8 points to the winner, and then it goes all the way down to 8th place where they get 1 point. So.
Feel free to do a quick rundown if you want, dude.
I'm currently messaging some of my recruits.
They're just sparked up, so I'm not in the condition to do so. So we'll have a short break now as we just wait for the drivers to ready up. Essentially, what do you think? It'll be about 2 or 3 minutes. Two minutes. So I've just seen a replay of what happened from a driver's perspective. Franco was it was just a car moving over out of the way. It looked like he got the car in front that moved over looked like he got an illegal overtake or something, so he drastically slowed down. But Franco was on the inside and didn't have time to react. So that's why we saw Franco's front end absolutely explode before. Right, so away we go for the formation lap. This will be good. We are seeing Corporal not moving off the grid, which means he will have slow tyres if he doesn't move now, because he will get disqualified from the formation lap, as he just has been. Right, cool tyres and setback for Corporal. Very unfortunate start to the race for him. The drivers are given a ready up time, and everyone knows the go time as the admin readies up, so if you're not ready by that point, no, there's nothing that really can be done. Weaving frantically to warm up the tyres. Oh, bloody hell. Trying to get close to watch though. Not like overstay that then.
Fourth place car disqualified from the formation lap. That's going to make turn one a little hairy. Oh, and a bounding room off the racetrack. He's completely off in the grass driving through there, getting grass all over the tires. That's not going to help him. A lot of guys starting on the hards, though. I see a lot of hards out there.
Corporal didn't move off the start.
Ooh, Franco starting from the back on softs.
Right, so we're seeing them all line up. Who's that? Is that Roch facing sideways? It is. Right, so we've got all the cars lined up and then Roch. Right, so the lights should be coming on now. 2, 3, 4 lights, 5 lights. Oh, we've got a drive-through at the back there for Avon Sales Rep. We've got a non-starter again. Corporal's not even here as they all come down to turn 1. We are going to ride on board with some of them to see what actually happens through turn 1 this time. Bit leery, car to the side. Off. Yeah, Hendo running out wide there, but mostly okay. Hendo might have had a legal overtake there. Corporal Arso has been disqualified from the race. As we see, Roch run wide, so Spider gets through there. Hendo leaving Roch plenty of room to come back onto the track. And everyone is away. Hendo going defensive against Roch. Avon up through on Marvin. Marvin looked like he had a bit of an incident there because he was right on the arse of Roch a minute ago. Just keep your eyes open, Cactus. Let me know if anything's happening. We'll jump on board immediately. This looks very tightly packed at the minute. Oh, Roch, you don't want to go for it here. And he knows. He knows. He's just going to tuck in.
Roch just trying to loom large in the mirror of the Mercedes right now. And he's going to be under pressure from Avon as they exit.
I think this pressure will continue down to the next corner. Front two sticking together. Oh, hang on. Mr. Waffle going for it down the inside. It's the hairpin on the boundary room. He does have the tyre advantage. Boundary room going around the outside. Both leaving plenty of space.
Oh, he bumps him off.
Waffle not leaving much space for the car alongside him there. But no harm, no foul. They are still alongside each other into the next turn. Losing room this time. They're still side by side. A boundary room just managing get a better traction there.
What a drive out of the corner the Alpine just got on that exit. That was absolutely amazing. He's on the harder of the two compounds and he gets a better exit than the softer runner behind him. But those two battling has brought the Haas and everybody behind him back up to him. these two drivers looking like they're the fastest thing in the field right now. They should really just be trying to work together to run away from everybody. They shouldn't try and fight this early, in my opinion.
Oh, we've seen Waffle go for it into turn 1. Oh, that was no margins there. No margins for error, which is why we saw Boundary Moon come out on top there. With the outside line could carry more speed. Waffle had to brake there. He had to slow right down. Oh,
Waffle moves around quite a bit in the braking zone. That was a little dodgy, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Now he's got the Haas all over him as they make the run down into turn 4. Is the Haas going to make a move? No, but it is going to run into the back of him.
I'm surprised we didn't see a spin there. Well held. Oh, I see a yellow. Let's Avon around again. Yeah. Could be a safety car. He's counting on one though. I'll give him that. So it's calmed down for the moment, I'd say. Just whilst batteries are running low. Waffle's used all his battery, that's why we're seeing him.
Oh no, who's that? Somebody's around.
Oh, it's Hendo.
Oh, it's Hendo.
It's Hendo. Bugger. Oh, the front two going side by side through turn 1. Waffle pushing on what looks like he didn't need much room, but he probably lost just a car's width. And we didn't quite see that. Oh, 3 wide into.
Oh, they're 3 abreast going into turn 3.
Savage absolutely sending it. Trying to leave a Boundary Room the space. Boundary Room is getting sick of being pushed off there, I'm sure. He did not want to do it that time. And held his ground. He's right. Tries to go around the outside of Samage here, but Samage, crucially, has more battery than Waffle. So I don't think we're going to see a Boundary Room quite get the launch he did. Oh, he still manages to pick. Oh, fuck.
Oh, and this Waffle stuffs it up the inside of the Haas.
Yeah. Very fortunate not to have anything go on there.
The Waffle needs to pull his waffles out of the toaster and let them cool off. He needs to stick them in the fridge for a bit. He needs to calm himself down here.
Oh, that'll be another warning. He was off the track there. Oh, he's going for it. They're both going for it. Simon's trying to hold his position. He does so quite well, but he gets a switch back. He won't have the battery to attack, will he? Waffle.
No, Waffle has nothing to really work with anymore.
Samage, though. He's used it all in this battle. That Boundary Room is laughing right now. Leading the race.
Oh, and the Haas just bumps him off the racetrack.
Yeah.
Says, I'm getting pretty tired of this. I'll show you the door.
Yeah. You show people
Meanwhile,
the door.
Spider's just chilling behind him watching.
Yeah.
Spider's just waiting for them to make a big collision and run through.
In my opinion, not rule, it makes for shit racing that. Pushing people off the track. We'll give them the space, race side by side, and see who can get the better traction and be the better driver through the corners. Yeah, we've got a good view of that.
Waffle's gotta be careful. He's gotta be overheating a tire. He just had a big snap in the middle of that corner.
They're all pushing now, they've got no battery left, but Boundary Room has got all the battery in the world. Roch does as well. He needs to use, I wouldn't say he needs to save it really, but if he can get on the back of this train ahead of him, he's looking at P2 before long. Because of the battery.
I think he's okay. He's sitting right outside the DRS window. He doesn't need to get involved in this right now. He's on a different tire than all of them, except for the leader. If I were him, I really wouldn't want to be involved in any of that going on up there right now, especially when he's on the harder tire.
I'd want to tag on at least. I'd want to get that DRS and then sit there. Oh, yellow.
Somebody's around. Oh, Hendo.
Hendo, severe collision.
Hendo's left a lot of body work on the racetrack. Oh, the entire front wing's gone off that Mercedes.
Oh, we didn't see the crash. Trying to go side.
This is not working out for Franco. Franco started on the soft compound tire trying to work his way through the field and gain an advantage, and it's not working.
Savage absolutely got flying wide, it looked like there. Into Mr. Waffle, gives Spider, his teammate, the jump here. He's able to get the DRS up the inside, but he's not alongside, pulls out. Smart decision. But yeah, I think that was pretty rough, by the way. Hendo into the pits. He gets him then straight up on the next straight.
Here comes his teammate. The teammates need to work together here. They're on 2 different tires. That hard tire is going to come into its own now. Spider needs to pull away from Waffle to get himself out of this because he is the better car right now, in my opinion. And Avon's out. Avon's made a mistake on the
Safety car, full safety car, full safety car. There it is coming out of the pits.
Avon, the one driver that was really hoping for a safety car after that early drive-through, ends up being the one to cause the safety car.
Endo will not be happy right now. He would have took softs waiting for a safety car, but he's just got his safety car.
Well, he's actually not in a bad window here because he was on the hards. So now that he's on softs, I don't think anybody at the front's going to pit except maybe Mr. Waffle and the Haas driver running in 6th. They might pit and throw on their hards. Yeah, here comes the Haas. The Haas comes in, and so does Mr. Waffle. So both the medium tire runners are coming in. All the hard tire runners are staying out. But right now, Hendo's sitting pretty. He's going to be on a brand new soft tire, and he can go about another 8 laps into this race to about lap 15 or 16 and jump in and put on a set of mediums and go the rest of the way.
There's no movement in the pits. I'm going to see it with the front wing change there.
Is it just me, or is the Haas car lagging around for you as well?
The Haas?
Yeah, the Haas of
no,
same J15.
Oh,
he keeps lagging around on my map.
Yeah, he's lagging there. You just saw a big one.
The field neutralized, leaders catching up to the back of the safety car now. Everybody else trying to rejoin this safety car queue before we go back to green flag racing. Franco, I think, just picked up a penalty while under safety car, actually.
Those top 5 aren't going to be happy about that. The top 4, the ones that were all together, peeling away from the rest of the group that had incidents and hit and things like that.
Tell you, a big winner from this safety car has got to be Rapid Marvin. This is giving him quite the advantage. He's gotten up through the field now, up into 4th place, back from an earlier mistake on the first lap with some of the other guys.
We just saw Bowdery play with the field there. W were going to dive into the pits at the last second.
All these hard tire drivers need to start working on keeping that compound up to temp. You can see them now weaving around as they get onto the straightaway. But Hendo and Franco are going to have a huge advantage over all these guys when they get to them. Their tires are definitely in the window from pushing after they came out of the pit box. They will have a tire advantage just due to temperature in the tires. The tire's going to work better for them. And plus, Hendo's on that soft tire, and he looked pretty fast in the sprint, so he might be able to do some damage to some of these other guys' races in front of him.
Interesting. Yeah. Yeah, Hendo and Savage both going to be behind this lap. Okay. Good, good. Oh,
now Formeo's around. Looks like there was contact with the Haas.
Why have they stopped? Oh god, that's going to be... Yep, so illegal overtake. Warning. What's happening here now? Waffle's gone off the track. Hendo through. So it looked like the Haas had to stop because of the spin from Mr. Waffle. But
just drove right through both of them and didn't pick up a penalty for it.
Well, it stopped. If you stop on track, you're going to get, even under yellow, you are going to get overtaken under, because you are the yellow. You know, if you're creating a yellow flag, under safety car conditions, you can legally be overtaken because you've spanned.
This is okay though for Mr. Waffle. He's the only car on the track right now that can go to the end from this point with no problem whatsoever on that hard compound tire. He can do 26 laps on that tire. Yeah. He needs to keep himself out of trouble. He does not need to be deploying his battery right now like he is and get up there into that fight. He doesn't need to be a part of it.
See it switch back from Hendo. We'll see some Sam Edge, similar nature in a minute. Yeah, Waffle's definitely in a good position. Sam Edge a little bit wide. Not got one in there. So these three, well, say 3-4 hard runners at the front are going to be suffering compared to these at the minute, aren't they?
Yeah, they're going to suffer here as this run gets a little longer. The next 2-3 laps, they might continue to suffer, but after that, it'll come back to them a little bit. Should see them in the pit lane around lap 18 or 19, if I do remember correctly. The medium compound you like to go about 15 or 16 laps on. Spider just hounding the back of the Alpine, just trying to stay there. DRS isn't available yet.
On Roch. Sam Edge not making the progress Hendo's making so far then.
Is Sam Edge carrying some damage from what we saw earlier on? Yes, he is. He's got no left front end fence, so he made contact and spun out Mr. Waffle. So that's affecting him now, which is going to bring Mr. Waffle up onto his gearbox momentarily. Mr. Waffle has again deployed everything he had in the battery store to try to get back up here to these guys.
Sam Edge going wide, it was. We're just sitting on board with the front two at the minute. It looks like Spider. Oh no, he's not getting through actually. Abandon saved all his battery. That DRS will not matter in the slightest for an overtake, because the boundary room all he's got to do is hit the overtake button and drive away from a car with very little to no battery typically. But yeah, you're right. Mr. Waffle's on the back of Sam Edge now.
Here comes Hendo. Hendo's within half a second of the car in front now. Those soft tires working out for Hendo. Remember, he's also on the same strategy now, basically, as these guys at the front. He'll be boxing right around the same time as they will for mediums.
Sam Edge really struggling with this front wing. You'd have thought he'd pit maybe by now.
Well, he can't right now, I don't think. He started on the hards, and now he's on... Oh, Waffle's around on his own. He's off the racetrack.
Ah, very unfortunate to see.
He's just pushing way too hard. He's the only driver that... I don't understand. He's the only driver that can go to the end and doesn't have to pit. He just needs to pull a Lewis Hamilton and have a very well-managed race.
We might not know that. He might be panicking, thinking he's at the back and he needs to get moving. And might be upset, not upsetting him, but you know.
Oh, there goes Hendo around the outside of the Alpha Tower into turn 3.
Lovely. Sublime. He's used all his battery, and Spider hasn't, but it was the right time to do it. He'll have the tyre advantage. Still, I'd say only just, but it's definitely going off to now.
Well, remember they put what 2 or 3 laps on these softs under the safety car, so they've really only done 4 flying laps on these tires. So he could go for another 3, maybe 4 laps before he's really going to have to start thinking about committing himself to the pit lane. And that Alpha Tower, he's still there with him. He hasn't been able to leave him.
Big snap. Oh, see Franco round. Ah, lucky dude. Marvin on the back of Roch. Oh, Roch getting squiggly out of turn 3. That's the Ferrari coming through. not too bad penalties across the board either, just 3 and 6s as of yet. 6-second field spread down to 6.
Hendo unable to make any inroads into the driver in front. Abounding Room still leading the race. Hendo's actually losing time.
Oh, another penalty for Roch. Yeah, big battery management that, and obviously the tyres going off now, but the battery that Abounding Room's managed to save is doing him wonders at the minute. All he's got to do is keep going.
Spider doing the same. Spider's been saving battery now as well. He's up to 36% as they make their way down into turn 4. That'll be 40 by the time they make it out of the corner.
We've just seen Roch jump Marvin as well there. Back after his little incident. That's that. Oh, you see someone getting close. Spider on the back of Hendo. Yeah, so Hendo pit now. What do you reckon?
Say pits now or next.
Oh, the commentator's curse. Spider's round. Roch. I tell you what, Roch is actually Spider's father. I forgot about that. He's just seen his son spin in front of his own eyes. He's managed to recover it though, without resetting there and fully getting
you know, Dad's in his race rig laughing right now, loving it. He's just loving it. They may be father and son in the house, but they're on they're racing now. He don't care. It's just another position to him.
Hard on the front wing then for Samage. That's his pit now. So the only one with DRS then is still Marvin on Roch. Franco, 3-second penalty. Just got. Ooh, what's going on here? Samage warming up his tyres. Let's go get the DRS then. Even with
that actually works out for Hendo. I've just thought about this. Now that Hendo's got a 3.7 second gap to the car behind him, he can actually take these tires a couple more laps if he really works at it.
Although I'd take the mediums now. I'd happily take the mediums 20 laps. They'll be rough by the end. I definitely.
I don't know if I remember right. The strategy here says you don't want to be on it for more than 16.
Ignore your strategy. Just like you do with the softs here. Just ignore what it says. Just do what you feel's right. I love a good set of mediums on this game. Softs die.
Just don't do what I did, playing on a 2-stop in the race being better than 1-stop. Screwed myself.
Roch getting good traction that time, so I don't think we'll see Marvin come through. Roch has got 75% battery. Slowly noticing that he's quite good at saving his battery. Samage with another penalty, unfortunately. Franco doing well to hold on to the back of Samage there. Oh, he's round. Hendo's round. Hendo's round. We'll see him fall down the order on those old tyres. Maybe you should have pitted. 10 laps is quite a distance to take softs. I haven't taken softs 10 laps on any track in this game yet. It is hard medium. And softs, if there's a safety car, or if you're betting on a safety car, softs are certainly not a tyre to race.
He's going to have to be careful here. He might spin out in this corner again. And he did.
Hot tyres. Oh, thankfully he recovered it and he managed to keep moving. He has to jump the pit lane, do a Hamilton there in the Mercedes. Where's that? Germany. Oh, and he got speed in the pit lane as well to rub salt in the wound. Oh,
he's throwing on another set of softs.
No, you can't.
Yeah, he did. He's throwing on a set of brand new softs.
Does he use his mediums? You get 2 sets, one for the sprint and one for the race. So.
No, I swear he started on the hards.
So we were talking about the 4 hard runners at the front that were going to get eaten alive, weren't we? And they're still at the front. Waffle then made his way back up into P5. I think he's our contender then, isn't he? Because like, everyone in front of him's got to pit, as you said before. He's keeping a level head now. He's got a bit of battery. He's slowly making his way back towards the front. Runners who do have to pit yet. They will have better tyres. They'll have mediums for the end of the race versus Waffle's 20 lap old, 23 lap old tyres. But the hards will make it.
I'm really not sure what Honda's idea is here, because according to the race director, he started on the hards and then pitted for softs, and now he's just pitted for softs again. So he does have a fresh set of mediums in his box that he could use.
He did say yesterday that he hates having the Mercedes garage because of how when you go into the pits you're going to choose your tyre. He gets another penalty. It's all going wrong for him at the minute. But,
that's what straightaways are for. This track is absolutely full of them.
Yeah, but I think he may have forgot to change it. He's looked and gone to do it, and then it's just wax off. So
I'm actually stuck in the race director. I can't get out of it. Damn it,
press it again. Press like
I've tried. I've tried everything. I've even hit the start button. I'm going to results. Hit continue. It's being stupid. It won't let me out. It's literally showing me results for the weekend, the sprint, the race, and everything as they're still running. This game, man. I'll be back.
So Mr. Waffle continues his charge towards the front. He's going to win this race at this rate. As it stands, Savage only managed
Still
to
got to
gain...
pit again.
Well, Savage, yeah, exactly. The first to third and fifth have all got to pit, which puts Mr. Waffle P1 with P2 17 seconds behind him as it stands with only 8 laps fresh of tyres. And we know he's got pace as Waffle because he's absolutely destroying people like qualifying. He's not immense, but also destroying everyone. There's a few other quick people in here as well. But he's definitely up there. With the race pace as well, it seems to be great at that. So Marvin managing to stick with Roch and keep it clean. We'll soon jump Roch if it stays like this, but then we do all have to pit 15 laps. Oh my god! Roch going off the track there. May have been a bit distracted, do a bit of George Russell moment. Austria goes off the track again. It's going to get him a terrible exit with Marvin with DRS. Supposed to squeeze Marvin on the inside of him. To no avail. Ooh, almost turned in a bit too early there. Didn't. Turned out, gave Marvin the green. And for this awesome battle. P2 at the minute. Marvin backs out to let Roch go a little bit deep, but then Marvin does as well. So that's that for now. But what an interesting battle these two are having. Going quite well. Very respectful driving between them. Oh, and look who's joined them, eh? Look who's joined them. I think this is going to be the next movement we see on track between these three cars. Specifically, Marvin on Roch or Waffle on Marvin. We had an incident yesterday in Div 2, similar to what's happening now, in that the two with DRS caught front by the hairpin, so went through wide. So Marvin not doing much to fight it there. He knows he's in a different race to Mr. Waffle, who has pitted. Waffle can just take his time now. There's no rush. Rain should be coming any minute. Hello.
I was just about to say, it's getting dark.
Yeah, rain's due any minute, just like the race last night as well. Epic. This made for some a lot of fun. Is this why? Is this why people haven't pitted? Is this why people are taking it so goddamn like?
I was about to say this is why Spider's pushing and he's just looped it at the pit lane.
No. Oh, Mr. Waffle, we see him going through on Roch now. Ooh, Roch really trying to hug that just slight outside line of the curve to give Mr. Waffle barely any room. a car's width on the inside, I would say there. But obviously the car on the inside, fast corner, it's going to own the corner, isn't it? So, not much to do. But it's not his fight, although maybe it is, because it's starting to rain, so, I don't know, they could all be on the same strategy any second now.
I think I actually just saw rain. I think I'm seeing raindrops.
Yeah,
Yeah,
oh, yeah,
there's
definitely.
rain. There's rain. There it is.
Definitely, dude. Definitely. Oh!
Oh!
Waffle? What's happened there?
Makes a mistake. He's made a mistake.
Oh, Roch. Very close to him there. Let's see what we can do. Oh, wow. Roch made a mistake.
Way too early, baby.
Losing the space to come back on.
Marvin goes in.
Is he going to go for the inters already? It's not been
Oh, this
yet,
is
is
too
it?
early, man.
It is.
No
It's still
way.
dry. Still dry. Still dry. Look at the surface. It's getting.
We've seen though that it can change rapidly though.
Yeah.
If he's on him this
heavy,
lap, yeah,
Look
if he's
at it.
on him this lap, and then all of a sudden it changes over, he's in the hot seat.
Oh, we see.
It's a
Spider
gamble.
Pit. Spider's done it as well. Damage stayed out.
Oh yeah, look at all the rain coming down in the pit lane. Wow, it's not going to take long, I don't think, Connor.
No, it only took a couple of laps last night, so it might be less than that now because there's more rain. Franco didn't pit. I think
Just
Franco
gonna
will
ride
have to
on
pit,
board with
won't he?
Marvin.
Yeah, let's see what he does.
It's getting close. It's getting really close. I'm starting to see a sheen on the racetrack now. It's
yep.
got to be almost time for this tire.
I think that was Lager. Oh, big snap. Oh. That is Mr. Waffle pit in there. Taking the pit line entry as he's entitled to do. Not a rule. You don't have to do that.
And Bounding Room stays out. He's on his way up to turn 3 right now. When does the leader come in?
Oh,
He's been on these tires for
Waffle.
25 laps now. What a
Waffle's
sin.
called it, dude. So that's going to put him on a risk now, isn't it? Essentially, he's been on a charge. He had the strategy, but he might have just pit. There you go, disabled. He's called it perfectly. Let's look at the sheen now as he comes out.
Well, we have seen though on this game though where the DRS has been
Really
disabled
dry.
and the soft tires still
Yeah,
been a
it's
faster tire.
look at the track. It is still dry. Like that's not a wet track yet. Not an
Well, I
inter
mean,
track.
this is going to be this right here. Watch the battle for P3 between Semage and Mr. Waffle. That's going to be the telling point. Watch that delta.
Yeah.
Currently, the front 3 on the racetrack are still
round.
on the hard tire.
Who's round? Who's round? It's Roch.
Is that
Roch is round.
It's Roch.
Oh, no, that's not going to do him any favours. If he's going to try and pit. If he's going to have to pit for inters, that's certainly not going to do him any favours. But yeah, it's still in favour of the dries, I'd say.
Hey, look at Sam J. He's pulled away a little bit from the car behind on inners, so I would say that it's still hard to stay out. Roch comes in though. He's going to have to pit.
Hot tire. Well, I don't know. The track might be it's 3 second time. But it's Savage put in turn 1. So, a Bounding Room then. He will definitely have to pit, won't he? Although he's starting hard, they are, aren't they? I mean, Savage doesn't have to pit, but probably will.
Actually, there's a loophole. I don't think a Bounding Room has to pit.
You sure?
Because now it's a wet session. He is in the pit lane now though, but there is a rule that says once it's a wet session, the 2 tire rule is out the window.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's not going to be able to get those to the end, so he's pitted for all those enters, as you said.
Yeah, what a stint though to do 25 laps on that tire with no spins or anything.
He just missed an overtake from Roch on his son. He's loving that. Bounding Room with a penalty. Marvin then, being the only one left without a penalty. Savage pits, track is wet.
Yeah, it's definitely wet now.
Yeah.
Oh, and now Marvin picks up a penalty. Everybody in this
no.
race now has penalties.
God damn it, I need to stop fucking saying shit like that.
Who's that around? Is that Hendo? I think Hendo is just around. There's yellow flags right there with him. Roch has just picked up another time penalty. Now here comes his son around the outside. Look at this.
Oh, yes!
Be nice to your dad. Be nice to your dad, son.
They were lovely to each other then. Roch has been a force to be reckoned with so far. Fair, you know, but he's been fairly elbows out, but he didn't seem to want to much elbow there.
My son's old enough that we can do this together. I can't wait, dude.
Wait till he's beating you as well like this.
Oh, mate, when he does that, I'll stop playing. I'll stop playing.
That's the time. Yeah,
right
just
now.
give him your good break. Just like, here you go, son.
Yeah, that's time to retire.
Surpass me. Lovely. Oh.
But I mean, you just got to have that mentality that I'm fast and I'm just not going to teach him all my tricks. Now the closest battle on track, though, is the family duo. Roch gets a little bit of oversteer on exit of turn 1. It's not going to help him, and he's good to try and catch up to his son. Spider's showing great pace right now in the wet, though.
He is, isn't he? He's pulling away. Slowly. Bit poor exit from the hairpin, but...
Marvin and Mr. Waffle are basically even Steven, just trading sector times together. As I say that, Marvin has a huge oversteer and loses 2 tenths.
Oh, very unfortunate. He was only driving without penalties until I mentioned it. I'm not going to watch him now because he'll probably spin. So.
You gave him a penalty. You bastard!
Oh, it's happened like 3 times today already. It's a thing.
Spider needs to be careful. He was sideways on the exit of that penultimate corner. That is the worst corner on the racetrack to be sideways on.
Oh, his dad's got
Correct.
so much more battery. He's got penalties as well. Another one. Let's have a look at these penalties.
Don't go into the racetrack. You'll get locked in there.
Yeah. So only 3 seconds from Marvin, Abounding Room, and Hendo. Everyone else on 6 and above.
What about the family situation? As Dad gets really close now, Son's starting to make mistakes.
So Dad's got 3 seconds.
Let's go,
more
Dad.
than
Put him
Son.
under pressure. Let's
No,
go.
I want Son to win. Come on, Son. You got this.
Well, that's because you don't have a son.
It's
I
a
want the
father-son
dad to
battle.
win.
Yeah. Let's get it. Oh! Yeah, suck it, Dad. But that's the
Come on, Dad. Your kid literally has no battery left. Go get his ass.
Yeah, he's not even using. He needs to. Because then that way he won't be able to finish the overtake at the end of the race.
It's like watching Lance Stroll. Lance, you need to push. You have the stuff to push. With what? The battery, Lance. The battery.
So, coming into the closing stages of the race then, I think it's safe to say Abounding Room without mistake takes the win.
He's dominated this race, hasn't he?
Yeah, P2's still open, because we've still got Marvin there with him, but I think we see our podium.
Yeah, Marvin's lost about a second, though, over the last 2 laps. I've been watching Marvin, and he's really using his battery in some weird spots. Like right there, you can see it. He just used his battery all the way through the top of the hill left-hander to go down the hill into Sector 3. Very strange spot.
We could push for it, because Waffle's used all this now, so on Abounding Room still managing well. It's hauling workload there out the front,
With a bit of oversteer. Had a tank slapper going there. Had about 3 twitches right there, all in the span of about 150 meters. He's got to be careful with that car. He runs wide again at turn 1 exit.
I was just watching the dad the dad on the son. He's dropping
I'm
off
gonna actually
the
look in
next
the race director. I want to know which of the two of them has more penalties.
Oh yeah, I've
Actually,
got
I
it,
I don't even
we've
need
got
to look in the race
6,
director. It's on the
9,
thing now.
Yeah. Got 6 for Spider and 9 for Roch. So Roch, the dad, does need to get through.
Come on, Dad. You got to be better than that.
Well, it's time for Roch to pack up. Sell his gear or just pass it down to the son, which he laughs at when his son speaks. Let's see. 'Cause battle on track still then. 12 seconds for Sandwich behind. I don't think Sandwich going to be able to offer much threat unless they make a mistake.
Hendo and Franco are not far from each other. Look at the
Hendo.
battery that Franco has saved up. He's on 100%.
He was in the wet. I'm pretty sure I've seen this. I've seen Franco barely use it before in the wet.
It's the wet though. You recharge so much because you're on the brakes for so much longer.
Yeah, I think it's just traction.
You can deploy so much more.
Yeah, I think it's traction more than deploy. Oh, we've seen him pit. Why have we seen him pit? What's he pitting for? He got damage. He's going.
I don't know. He's really slow into the pit lane area though.
Yeah. There's no front wing. Is he going into tries here? He's going into full wets. Okay. Is it that bad out there? Have we not seen the transition?
It certainly doesn't look like it. It don't look like it. There's no standing water. There's no standing water anywhere.
Yeah,
I don't
it's
really
so
understand that
light
decision.
as well. Like, it's not really heavy rain.
Yeah, these are not the conditions to be on any tire other than the intermediate tire.
And look, keep an eye on him. Just keep an eye on that delta between Franco and Hendo.
Oh yeah, he's on the wrong tire. He just completely understeered all the way through turn 4. Let's see what happens as he goes up to turn 5. Yeah, just complete and utter understeer. Oh, he's off the racetrack.
He's seen Hendo coming, and he probably knew he was going to be overtaken. So he's seen the penalties as well. The fact that he'd already kind of lost to Hendo, and the fact that he's got 9 seconds less penalties on him. Rather than fight, he's gone for a gamble, and it's not going to pay off, unfortunately. As I think we've just seen be lapped with that pit stop first. Sam Edge closing in as we suspected, but he's not going to be able to do anything. I think we are seeing, for the most part, our finishing order.
A lot of time penalties, 12 seconds. That's not going to help him out much. Fortunately for him, though, Hendo's 23 seconds back.
Yeah.
I think like Marvin needs to make sure that he stays within. He needs to push right now.
Oh, he does, doesn't he? I really
If
want him
Mr.
to
Waffle,
as well.
if Mr. Waffle picks up another one, he could see himself up into the second place. Oh, and there's Spider.
Oh, the family is back on now.
Go get him, Dad.
No, you stay away from
Get his ass.
Back off,
You
Dad.
got so much battery in that car. Let's go. Make all of us dads proud. Sam picking up another 3-second time penalty.
Franco's dropped off by 5 seconds since he put those tyres on. Not ideal. Going to the wets. Franco, sorry, Roch, Dad, certainly had a big moment in turn 1, but he's been catching. He took 4/10 off in half a lap.
His son had an even bigger moment at the penultimate corner. He was completely sideways, Tokyo drifting around that corner. He was very lucky to still have that AlphaTauri on the racetrack, honestly. 0.8 seconds back. I don't think he can do anything from here. It might be too late.
See another penalty for Franco Doubt. It's going to be easy to get those penalties now in the wet.
Come on, Dad. Stay with him. Come on, Dad. Spider taking it really easy through these final 2 corners now. Bounding room already halfway through the final lap of the race. He's coming into sector 2, or excuse me, he's coming up to sector 3 now.
What a race!
Battle
it's
is
been
on back here.
Absolutely
for 4th,
destroyed it, hasn't he? Like
yeah, he's absolutely dominated this race.
Smashed it. Hell, he gave me a run for my money in Div 2. He certainly got some pace. What a race it's been. Barely any mistakes. He's happy with this one. Look at him come across the line to take. Oh, look at his driver as well. His driver put his hand up before he even crossed the line. Celebrating. Cool. Take P1. Bounding room. So, Waffle then actually not getting another penalty. But it wouldn't have mattered because he's 6.1 behind, 6.3 behind now coming across the line. But what a race for Marvin, because that's securing the podium. Behind Mr. Waffle and a bounding room. And Marvin, we've now got Spider bringing it home for the front of the family duo. Yeah! Go on, son. Dad, it's time
Just crap. I want lap 36 voided.
Sam Edge went home in P6. Hendo, right. It's been quite a long one today as well, so I'm not sure if we're doing 30 minutes. Franco coming over in P8. And Hendo 7. Yeah, good racing. Good night, dude. Good night, Marvin. What a race. He's looking shot off to bed. It has been quite a long one with the sprint, but what a race that was to watch. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the company as well, Cactus. Thank you for joining me. So, quick rundown then. Our overall winner for the weekend, who won the sprint race and won the race, is Mr. Waffle. Not Bounding Room, sorry, I was reading the wrong name there. Bounding Room. And second in the sprint race, and second in the race is Mr. Waffle, bringing it home. Marvin coming 8th in the sprint race, managed to finish on the podium today, so I'm very pleased with that, gaining a few positions during the race. Sam Edge bringing it home, very solid result for P4 overall. Spider in P5 beating the father of Roch in P6, Hendo P7, Corporal Arso bringing it home in P8. Overall for the weekend, that is, and Franco P9 with Avon unable to finish, but 2 fastest laps. How do you get 2 fastest laps? I don't believe that for a second. Have a quick look. Hendo with the fastest lap in the race, and no one with the fastest lap in the sprint. I didn't see. But anyway, that is Euro Div 3 around Austria. Thanks for joining us, guys. It's been an absolute pleasure.